Welcome to English in a Minute. Have you had to take bad-tasting medicine? The bad taste makes it hard to swallow. But does this expression really have to do with medicine?
Catherine trained the new guy, Eric, to be her assistant.
That's right. She taught him everything he needs to know about her department.
And when it came time for promotion, Eric got the job instead of Catherine. Man, that is a bitter pill to swallow.
The bitter pill in this idiom is an unpleasant fact that is difficult to accept, or, as the saying goes, swallow. In this example, Catherine is the one who must swallow a bitter pill. She has to accept that she did not get a promotion at work. And that's English in a Minute.
Welcome to English in a Minute. Now, what would you think if you heard this?
Actions speak louder than words.
If you are just beginning to learn English, this might not make sense. Let's listen and see if we can find out what this phrase means.
You keep saying that you'll help me.
I'm going to help you. Really, I am. You just have to wait a little while.
Well, we'll just wait and see. Actions speak louder than words.
It sounds like she needs to see action instead of words. And that's exactly what this phrase means. Actions speak louder than words means what you do is more important than what you say. And if you say you are going to do something, then you need to do it. This is a casual phrase, but it does have a strong meaning, especially in American business, where results are important. And that's English in a Minute.
Welcome to English in a Minute. What was the band Queen singing about in this song?
Another one bites the dust.
This does not sound like something good happened. Let's listen.
This old phone of mine will not turn on anymore. I think it's time to throw it out. Another cell phone bites the dust.
I had to replace mine last month. My phone was just a year old when it bit the dust. I think I dropped it too many times.
If an object bites the dust, it is beyond repair and cannot be fixed. But the saying can also be used to describe a person's death, like in our song by Queen. But using the term bites the dust about a real person's death is rude or not nice. And that's English in a Minute. Welcome to English in a Minute. If you have heard American English, maybe you have heard this phrase.
Apple of one's eye.
Apples and eyes. It has to do with love. Listen.
Jack is a great dad. He's so attached to his daughter, he would do anything for her.
Wow, you're right about that. She sure is the apple of his eye.
Apple of his eye means a person or thing is precious or loved deeply. The center of one's eye, the pupil, is dark and round. This phrase comes from long ago when people believed that the eye's pupil was solid and shaped like an apple. And of course, the pupil was precious because you can't see without it. And that's English in a Minute. Welcome to English in a Minute. Have you heard this phrase in American English?
As the crow flies.
What do these people mean when they say, as the crow flies? Let's listen.
I am going to check my GPS. But first, can you tell me how far the airport is from here? I think it's about 20 miles.
The airport isn't very far, as the crow flies, but you can't get there directly. You have to drive around the mountains. It's about 40 miles by car.
A crow is a big black bird. As the crow flies describes the distance between two places as a bird or an airplane might fly. It does not include the turns in a road, going around mountains, or bodies of water. Now you can use as the crow flies in a conversation. And that's English in a Minute. Welcome to English in a Minute. Unless you know American English, you might have trouble understanding what this means.
Back to square one.
Where and what is square one? And why would you go there? Let's listen.
I'm not having a good day.
Sorry to hear that. What happened?
My boss did not like my video project. She told me to redo it, so now I have to go back to square one.
If you go back to square one, it means you have to start over on something. This comes from a game board and the idea that the game begins on the first square. So if you go back to square one, you are going back to the beginning of something. And that's English in a minute.